In this video, we're going to be breaking down how I went 12-0, how you could potentially go 12-0. First things first, we have to have a complete understanding of what BR is and what it is you do in that game mode. First thing that you do is you draft a 26-man roster accordingly. And when you draft in this team, it must be to perfection. And I mean perfection, I mean perfection. When you draft anything such as your bullpen, you want to worry about having an equal amount of righty and lefties because those are the two key components when it comes to pitching. The second thing is when you get to the bronze and the core rounds, you really want to choose those as your starting pitchers because you want to have good hitters, you want to have a good bullpen, some good relievers, right? So what I try to do when I draft, or what I did when I drafted, was I made sure I had a decent amount of switch hitters, had fast people who could lead off the inning and get on base. I also had a good bullpen, and then from there, it just takes skill. 3. BR mainly relies on taking your pitches and being patient at the plate.
Now with these tips, you should be able to touch at least 7 to 0.
The main thing about BR is that everybody likes to throw those outside pitches or those inside pitches to kind of tie you up. But you have to be expecting those, and you kind of want to hold your PCI to those outside pitches and those inside pitches because they will spam them. Inside fastball is probably one of the hardest pitches to hit in the game, and I promise you your opponents will try to exploit that as much as possible, so be aware. And what I mean by be patient at the plate and take your pitch is it might be in the strike zone, but that doesn't mean you have to swing at it. A low cutter doesn't mean you have to swing at it because you might just roll over even if you get good PCI placement. So know your pitch, see your pitch, and take the pitch. And if you know that you cannot hit, or if you know you cannot recognize strike and fastball or strike and ball, what I would do, or what I would recommend, is for you to put your controller down, let the pitcher throw 2 strikes, and then pick your controller back up. Another thing is, you're going to face good people. I mean, you cannot go 12-0 and think you're not going to play calm, especially when you get to your 12th game. I know for me, I faced one of my favorite streamers, ACZ Walden, and like he's a 5-time flawless. But the reason I beat him was because I learned tendencies, what he was throwing the whole game. I learned what he can and what he can't hit, and I got a general idea of where his PCI was because certain pitches, you can't really get to, no matter how good you are at the game, right? One most important thing that I cannot stress enough is how easy it is to get 12-0 after your first run. You so anxious and so nervous, it's like, dang, 12-0, this is a big thing. It's 12 games to have to win without losing once. But once you get to that 12-0 mark, once you hit it, it's like, this ain't nothing.